Have you ever wondered why you suddenly start using the same slang as a friend you've only known for a week? Or why, in a tense meeting, you find yourself sitting exactly like your boss, legs crossed, chin resting on your hand, without ever making a conscious choice to do so? In the world of behavioral science, this is called a chameleon effect, but in the world of high-stakes influence, it's known as something much more calculated: the social mirror. Most people are biological mirrors. They reflect the energy, the posture, and the emotions of whoever is standing in front of them. They think they are being agreeable, but in reality, they are giving away their autonomy. But there is a small percentage of people, negotiators, top-tier CEOs, and master manipulators, who have inverted this biological glitch. They don't mirror you to be friendly. They mirror you to hijack your trust and control the narrative of the room without uttering a single word. Welcome back to Hidden Brain. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the Chameleon Trap. We're going to explore the terrifying science of why your brain wants to copy everyone else, and more importantly, how you can use this invisible protocol to spot a manipulator before they get inside your head. If you've ever felt like you weren't the one in the driver's seat of a conversation, this is for you. To understand the trap, we first have to understand the hardware. Deep inside your premotor cortex lies a specialized group of cells called mirror neurons. Discovered almost by accident in the 1990s, these neurons fire not just when you perform an action, but when you observe someone else performing that same action. If I pick up a glass of water, your mirror neurons fire as if you are thirsty. If I look sad, your brain simulates that sadness. For 99% of human history, this was our greatest survival tool. It allowed us to bond with the tribe, learn skills by watching elders, and detect danger without needing a long explanation. But in 2026, this ancient survival mechanism has become a massive liability. In the U.S., our social structures are more complex than ever. We are constantly surrounded by strangers, digital influences, and high-pressure environments. Your brain is still trying to sync up with everyone it sees. This is why ion contagion exists. This is why you feel awkward when someone else is being embarrassed. You aren't just watching the world. You are physically simulating it. And that is exactly what the Chameleon Trap exploits. Imagine you're in a job interview or a first date. You're nervous. The person across from you seems perfect. They laugh when you laugh. They lean in when you lean in. They even seem to breathe at the same rhythm as you. You feel a rush of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Your brain tells you that this person is just like you and that you can trust them. This is a chameleon trap in its most predatory form. Master influencers use a technique called pacing and leading. First, they pace you. For the first few minutes, they silently mirror your posture, your blink rate, and your tone of voice. They are hacking your mirror neurons, forcing your brain to accept them as a safe tribal member. Once your brain lowers its defenses, they switch to leading. They might suddenly uncross their arms or lower their voice. Because you are now synced, your brain will often subconsciously follow them. They have effectively taken control of your physical state. In a famous study by Inset Business School, researchers found that negotiators who subtly mirrored their opponents walked away with a deal 67% of the time, compared to only 12% for those who didn't. They didn't have better facts. They just had better mirroring. In the American corporate landscape, this isn't just a quirk. It's a weapon. Think about the power lean. When a dominant leader in a boardroom leans back and puts their hands behind their head, watch the rest of the room. One by one, the lower value participants will mirror that exact posture. They aren't doing it to be comfortable. They are doing it because their brain is signaling submission to the alpha mirror. But here is the dark twist: digital mirroring. In 2026, we spend more time looking at screens and faces. Algorithms are now designed to mirror your interests, your fears, and even your speech patterns through AI-generated content. You aren't just being mirrored by people. You are being mirrored by systems. When an app shows you exactly what you want to see, it's triggering that same oxytocin trust bond. You stop questioning the source because the source feels like you. This is how echo chambers are built. This is how silent compliance begins, through the simple, invisible act of reflection. So, how do you stop being a puppet? How do you break the chameleon trap? The first step is a twitch test. If you suspect someone is trying to pace you, make a sudden, nonsensical movement. Scratch your ear, shift your weight abruptly, or pick up a pen and put it back down. If the other person mirrors that specific, odd movement within the next 30 seconds, they are likely consciously manipulating you. The mask has slipped. The second step is autonomy of breath. The most powerful thing you can control is your respiratory rate. When you feel that sync happening, consciously change your breathing pattern. Take a slow, deep breath while the other person is speaking. By maintaining your own internal rhythm, you prevent your mirror neurons from fully surrendering to theirs. Finally, practice intentional asymmetry. In high-pressure situations, consciously choose a posture that is the opposite of the person you're talking to. If they lean in, you lean back. If they cross their legs, you keep your feet flat on the floor. This creates a mental buffer. It keeps your brain in observer mode rather than simulate mode. The goal isn't to stop being human or to stop connecting with others. Empathy is a gift, but in a world that is constantly trying to engineer your agreement, your greatest power is your ability to remain yourself. The next time you're in a room, stop looking at the faces. Look at the bodies. Watch the mirroring happen in real time. Once you see the strings, it becomes almost impossible for them to pull you. If this deep dive into the hidden systems of your brain helped you see the world a little differently today, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on a mission to decode the invisible protocols that run our lives, and we'd love to have you in the tribe. On your own terms, of course. Comment below. Have you ever caught someone mirroring you? Or worse, have you caught yourself doing it? I'm your host, and this has been Hidden Brain. Stay conscious. Stay sovereign. I'll see you in the next one.